MCPs, if just check upon your MCVPs, if they got an invite, they registered, then they should be here in this space. This is a unique opportunity for the regional office actually. Never before, since we never have AP, OP and APLS together. So this is a unique session and we thought let's do this before replanning. Looking forward to this, I'm gonna give quick 30 seconds for all MCPs to check up on their MCVPs and all commission mates to check up on their other commission mates for asking them to join the session. 21 MCPs, and I hope we have more than 20 MCVPs in AP. All right, GT track is here. GV, I see some familiar GV faces. Nice, good stuff. I would really like all of you to open your cameras. This is going to be an interactive session. You can have an opportunity to talk to your team as if you don't do it enough in your different meetings. But yeah, as I was, just a quick disclaimer before I go to the session, please change your name to entity and your name so that the super cool tech Fassi here can help me later break you guys into the breakout rooms based on your entity. So just change your name to in Singapore and then Phoebe, or in Indonesia and Lucia, for example. Yeah. Yeah, since this time we are having AP, OP and APLS together. So this is when I get to, like usually this kind of a session happens in a replanning sharing visit or replanning conference, or if there is any workspace. Usually your OP peeps are just with RM Ops and MCPs, PEDCU. But since we're doing this combined together, so this is a workshop about facilitating team experiences. So welcome to APLS plus Ops Summit. And this is going to be a 1 hour workshop for facilitating team experiences. At any given point in time, if you cannot hear me, or if you think I speak too fast, because when I'm explaining certain important point, I tend to speak too fast. If I do that, then just let me know. All right. So yes, I am waiting for the BD track, but if I wait anymore, then the agenda will further get delayed. So let me just start from here and they may join in as soon as possible. So I hope they join in before the activity. The rest of the team can onboard them. All right. So this is a 1 hour and this is a 1 hour workshop. So let's do this. Okay. Facilitating team experiences. This is one of the important topics which we always talk about in any of our visits which we do, or any of the online consultancy or a monthly commission call which we do. But since this is a space we're all together, we thought of doing this before a replanning touch point. And that's why this workshop is here. So before we go ahead, this is me. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Prayog Mali. I joined ISEC way back in August 2013. Yes, 7 years, I'm a dinosaur. I was LCVP ISEC in India. Do we have India in the house? Make some noise. Yay, yay, yay. Woo! Nice. Then I got an opportunity to be MCVP for ISEC in Nepal. Do we have Nepal in the house? Make some noise. 1718. Nice. When I was MCP of ISEC in Nepal, 1819, then I was regional manager for 1920 for AD, and I'm reterming in 2021, so I'll also be the regional manager. Those are just quick link to my social media. I'm trying to get more followers, guys. Do follow me. MCPs, yes, I will write you recommendations if you follow me. No worries. Cool. This is me. So the objective of this session is basically two things. One, how to host coaching conversations and give feedback and resolve team conflicts. Sorry for the typo. The second thing is how to ask the right question with an intention of bettering each other and also find solutions together. So so it's pretty clear. Basically, I'm going to talk about conflict resolution, team feedback, and how to ask the right questions and find solutions and create possibilities together. So how I'm going to do this is, what you may learn from this session is understand the root of team conflicts and how to approach them. I'm going to go detail into why conflicts happen in the first place. Second thing, how to ask questions and give feedback, and how to create possibilities. I'm going to give some tips on that. So this is how the 1 hour session is divided. What you should, how you should approach this session is basically, if you're an MCP, keep in mind the experience of your MC team, one, and you are as a team leader of that MC team. And then second, you facilitating this leadership experience for LCP commission. And for MCVPs, keep in mind your experience within the MC team as a team member and the experience of commissions you're leading. Are you guys with me now? Give me a thumbs up if you're clear. It's pretty simple stuff, guys. Nice. Cool. This is like a short content map. I'm gonna have a poll, then 10 minutes theory. We're gonna go into 20 minutes activity, then again 10-minute theory, and at the end I can take some questions. And in between, I will take some sharings also, just to manage your energy accordingly. Right? I hope the BD people will join before the activity. All right. So before anything, I want you to go to this with your mobile. Just open slido.com. This is the code 66683 link, QR code, however you prefer. Go there. Right, can you guys see the screen? Slido. Right. I'll give you a quick 20 seconds to come here. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Right, I'm going to post the first question, okay? This is the first question. On a scale of 1 to 5, rate the following question. I agree 100% with my MC direction. Okay, this is anonymous, don't worry. I'm not going to catch you guys. See, 10 people have already answered. 14 people. We have 45 people. Can we get at least 30 answers? 16, 17. Keep it coming. People who just joined, go to Slido. This is the code 66683 20 right 21 10 9 8 3. Right. Can we get more answers? We have 45 people in the room. 46. Thanks, TechPassy. All right, so this is the answer you mentioned. Agree for most of the function, majority of the people, and then we have a conflict between somewhat agree and absolutely agree 100%. Nice. Just to take a mental note, there are some people who also only agree for few functions. That was my first question. All right. Aha. Okay. Okay. Varun, like a boss. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. All right. Wait. Yes. Now I'm going to ask you the second question, which is on your slide. On the scale of 1 to 5, how much do you relate to the following? That I am doing whatever is given to me and I'm following my daily routine like an autopilot. Like I'm on an autopilot and I'm just going ahead with my regular routine. Okay. Let's see. Let's get 30 answers. Can we reach 30 this time? Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. 16. We're halfway there. 20. 22. 24. 5. Can I reveal the answers? 25. Come on. Let's reach 30. Let's do this. Yeah, one more, guys. One more. Don't fill it again, huh? Same MCPs, just to. Okay, got it. Wow, interesting. You could only somewhat relate. Majority of the people, most people don't relate at all. That's nice. Can't relate, but don't deny. Okay, people are in the middle. Most of the times, I'm an autopilot, and there are some people in this room who say they're 100%. They're all the time on autopilot. All right, cool. So I'm gonna ask the next question. Just take notes, just take a mental note of this, okay? The third question I want to ask is this. On the scale of 1 to 5, so far, I feel all my expectations from this term are fulfilled. So in the last 6 months of your, or last 4 months of your MC experience, can be MCP, MCVP, I think all my expectations are fulfilled, all right? Let's reach more than 30 because we have now 50 people joining in. Let's reach 35 this time. The people who just joined, come to Slido, take this code and answer the question. 25, 26, let's get 10 more people. 27, 29, 1, 5 more people. 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So let's see the answers. Okay, majority of the people are saying 50% are fulfilled. Only some people mentioned 80% fulfilled, 22% of people said. But there are people who have none fulfilled and there are people who are less than 20% fulfilled. So I'm not making any inferences. Note that these questions do not have any positive or negative connotations. I just want you to express how you guys feel through this anonymous or so-called anonymous poll. All right. So the next question I'm going to ask, the second last question, is this. Scale of 1 to 5, rate the following questions. I feel connected and appreciated by my entire team. Something Chair was talking about in the morning. I don't need the connected, nor appreciated, somewhat connected but not appreciated, somewhat connected, sometimes appreciated, somewhat connected and regularly appreciated, very much connected and very much appreciated. Let's cross 32 mark this time. For the people who just joined, please come to this poll and answer these questions. 5. Come on, let's reach more than last time. 32. Don't be on the fence. Trust me, it's anonymous. All right, we have more than 30. It was 32 last time. Okay, I'm gonna go. So people are in the middle. They feel somewhat connected and sometimes appreciated. But it's good that the majority of the people are 4 and 5, but very much connected and appreciated. But note that there are people in this room who are neither connected or not appreciated, or somewhat connected and not appreciated. Just take a mental note. And the last question I would ask, because Slido only allows 5 questions in the free version, is this. I know how am I developing through this term. My personal goals are 100% aligned with my professional development goals. I don't know. One is I don't know how this experience is making me grow personally or professionally. Second is I don't know how am I going this, how am I growing, but surely I'm developing some professional skills. Third, I grew a bit and I'm developing some skills. In the middle. Fourth, I grew a lot since the beginning of this term, and this is somewhat aligned to my future goals also. And the topmost is number 5, which is it's my personal and professional goals are 100% aligned, and I grew tremendously so far in the term. We have 26 responses so far. And 7, let's reach more than 32. Give 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see the answers. Oh, that's nice. Majority of the people are at 4. They grew a lot and also somewhat aligned to the future. I see, but note that majority of the people are in the middle also. There are some people who are at 1 and 2. All right, thank you for the voting, guys. Let's go back to this session slides, which is this. Okay. I hope all of you can see the session slides. It's amazing. Just give me a second. All right. Cool. Amazing. So keep this thing in the back of your mind. Keep these questions and answers to these questions in the back of your mind whenever you do the next team meetings, and ask this question to yourself: like, am I having leadership development experience from this term? Right? Just keep this in the back of your mind. I don't want to do anything. The answer to the above question, if you think, is yes, and it's good. If it's no, then how am I taking ownership of my own experiences? Because at the end of the day, it's in ISEC, this is probably like, unless the people who are applying for MCPs or unless they're applying for higher roles, this is probably the last role you're going to have in ISEC. The only right way to go about it is to take 100% ownership and make sure that you are growing through this experience and also helping others to grow through this experience. The second thing I want to talk about is responsibility. Like, what is responsibility? It's basically your ability to respond. The answer to the above question was no for you. It's basically you don't think or you don't know how this is helping me grow. Or if you see people in your team, you're in your MC team or in your commissions, they are not growing through this experience, then it's your responsibility to ask them this question, that how are they growing through this experience? And somehow as their team leader, it becomes your responsibility to make sure that it is aligned and they are actually growing through a powerful leadership experience for this term. Because what happens is majority of the times when we chair these planning, and especially in this touch point when we do replanning, majority of the time we end up coaching MCPs to navigate team conflicts. Majority of the strategies and different things do not work out. There are systems, processes, different uncertainties, but majority of the time, all the coaching, not just us, in any teams, majority of the team coaching, this is confirmed by external data also, is only coaching about navigating through team conflicts. So I want to start this session by addressing the most important thing, is that why do we have internal conflicts? So when I talk about conflicts, there are two types of conflicts. One, within ourselves, and the second is within the team itself. So let's look at why do we in the first place have conflicts. Because in order to facilitate a good and a positive and a powerful leadership experience, it's given that we shouldn't have even if we have conflicts, we should be able to understand them and navigate and grow through them. So let's understand why do we have internal conflicts in the first place. So internal conflicts usually happen due to lack of knowledge about values and your priority. What we really want for ourselves in the present. If you don't know that, that is one of the things which causes internal conflicts. This indecisiveness at its core is just lack of clarity. If you're not clear what your values are, what your priorities are, or within this team, what you bring on a table, this lack of clarity of